Morning, people. It's a grumpy start to the morning because I've just woke up and I just realized that I have no coffee. I've run out and I can't be asked to go to the shop. Yeah. You know what it is? It's not that I can't be asked to go to the shop. There is a shop just here, a little shop. But I was going to say, I forgot what I was even going to say. That's it. That shop, like most shops, I guess, has a minimum spend of £5 on the card. I don't have any cash and all I need is coffee. So I could go to the Sainsbury's, which is just up there. But I just can't be arsed right now. You know what? So we'll film this. We'll have a proper fresh, have a shower. I've not even showered. And then we'll go and get some coffee and some other bits. All right, let's see what there is to talk about in the world of boxing. I feel like there are a few interesting stories because yesterday the WBC announced that they want to see Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia. We'll talk about it. We're not going to talk about it now. We'll do it in order. And let's have a look and see what the first story is. All right, Mikey Garcia. Once things get back on track, Pacquiao is a fight I'm going after. Okay, I've spoken about that so many times, so I'm just going to say, okay. Sergio Martinez versus Jose Manuel Fandino in play for August 22nd. Who is this Jose Manuel? Let's have a quick look at his record. Manuel Fandino. Never heard of him in my life. Let's have a look. Does he even have a box rec page? He must have, right? He must have. Martinez obviously coming back. Fandino, 15-6. Yeah, he's on box record, scheduled to fight Martinez August 22nd. Coming off a TKO win. He's actually got the vacant Ibero-American Super Welterweight title. Okay, Martinez is back, people. Sergio Martinez is back. I don't know. You just can't keep these boxers away, can you? At least he's actually coming back. How many boxers have actually said they're coming back in the last year and you don't see them, right? I mean, Maidana, how many comebacks has Maidana had? 2, 3? At least Sergio Martinez is actually going through with it, so I've got to give him some credit, I guess. Dillian White, when I dropped Fury twice, he was sobbing. Coach cussed him. Next. Fury Wilder 3. Bob Arum crossing fingers that he can have crowd back on December 19th. Yeah, I saw this. A few people have made videos about this as though it's a done deal. Obviously, it's not a done deal. We just have to wait and see how the world plays out, right? But they are looking at this as a date. December 19th is a way away, isn't it? We're talking sort of 5.5 months away. So let's hope. I mean, let's hope we get that one because there is a backlog now. Because again, Dillian White's waiting for his shot. When's that going to happen? That's clearly not going to happen before February the 21st. I'm sure that he's been in conversation with the WBC and that date's been moved probably to the summer of 2021. And then obviously, like I said before, what does that mean for AJ Fury possibly if it happens? You're looking at 2022. So there is a massive backlog now. So let's hope that this can happen December 19th. It can only happen with a crowd. Again, the gate receipts are far too much. And even if it were to happen, like worst case scenario, if it were to happen behind closed doors or for Bob to suggest it, are Wilder and Fury going to take the pay cut that they have to take for it to happen behind closed doors? Are they? Because, well, the gate, they said, the gate when they fought last time was something like $17 million, which pays one of them, right? It pays one. That's a huge amount of money. I mean, you just can't chop that gate away. So yeah, we'll see. Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia fight ordered by the WBC. Yeah, let's just see. I on Twitter yesterday, I was like, please God, make this fight happen. But let's just see. Do I think this fight's going to happen next? No. Would I love it to happen? Absolutely. I think both fighters want it as well. Ryan Garcia's tweeted saying, let's bring it on pretty much. Luke Campbell said exactly the same thing. It's a good fight. A lot of people are so high on these young, unbeaten Americans. So Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney. I've said it and I'll say it again. For me, Luke beats Ryan. That's one. I think, would Luke beat Devon? I'd make him. I'd favour Luke just to beat Devon. Like if we're not going on a hype, and we're going on just what have you done for me lately? I mean, proof's in the pudding, right? Luke was doing very well against Loma, who's considered the pound for pound great, right? Styles make fights and all that. I get that, but Luke's rangy. Luke is a great boxer. His amateur record tells me he's a great boxer. He's been in there with some good guys at their peak, so not on the decline like Linares. When he fought Linares was still very much serviceable, right? And it was a split decision loss. A lot of people thought he won. So look, I just hope this fight happens. By the way, it's for the interim WBC lightweight belt. So let's just run through what we have at lightweight, by the way. So we've got franchise champion Loma, normal champion Devin Haney. We have a diamond belt, and that's between Linares and Fortuna. We have this interim belt now, and that's between Luke Campbell and Ryan Garcia. Let's also not forget Ryan Garcia is the silver champion. We're going to have a situation where if you're not even just a casual fan, if you're below a casual fan, you're going to have a situation where you're going to see 4 or 5 guys all wearing a belt in the ring, and you're going to be confused. I'm going to have to sit you down and explain this treachery, this nonsense, and it's going to be difficult to explain. Like interim. Well, why? Interim belts are there. Or look, okay, let's explain how the UFC do it. The UFC do their interim belts when the champion is injured and can't fight. So when the champion's out and can't fight, it's almost like, don't hold up the division. Let's just make an interim title so that this person, whoever wins, does fight the champion upon the champion's return. Devin Haney's fully fit and ready to go. So why have an interim belt? There is no need for it, right? There is no interim status. The champion's there. So why is the WBC even ordering, which makes no sense, an interim fight? Makes no sense. Look, I'm happy they've ordered this fight because I think it should happen, but stupid. I mean, how dumb is that though, people? Come on, man, it's just getting stupid, man. But that's bad. But it's not as bad as the diamond, like the Fortuna Linares diamond belt is embarrassing. Embarrassing. And you can imagine what's gone on behind the scenes in order for that to happen. Like, because it was Fortuna versus Luke Campbell. That's what it was. And it's almost like they've said, you know what, we can make a couple of belts out of this. Luke, do you mind going that way? Fortuna, go that way. I can give you a belt. Crap. All right, what have we got next? Okay, Michael Hunter enters free agency as Matchroom Boxing opts to not renew contract. This is everything that's wrong with boxing. That's it, summed up right there. That's everything that's wrong with this sport. I find, look, I don't know the finances of Michael Hunter in terms of what he gets paid per fight. I don't know the finances of Matchroom and where they are right now, considering that they are losing money by putting on these shows in Eddie's back garden. But I think this is a disgrace. I think this is a disgrace. I'm quickly bringing up Michael Hunter's box rec. 2 secs. Michael Hunter, without even me checking the box rec, but we're going to check it, is exciting in every single fight. Michael Hunter brings it. Michael Hunter literally calls out everyone. Michael Hunter, every time some fight is dropped out, go on Twitter, Michael Hunter is always the guy, that's like, yeah, I'm in. Michael Hunter is great to the media. I've interviewed Michael Hunter twice, and I'm telling you now, not every box is nice. Michael Hunter, great to the media. Ticks every box, right? From boxing stock as well. What has he done wrong not to get another contract? Like, what has he done wrong? Bashed up Bacoli, and then he got signed, right? He got signed, beat Ustinov, stopped him. Maldonado, forget that one, that was crap. Kuzman beat him, the same Kuzman that's on a pay-per-view card right now. Povetkin pretty much beat him. Everyone thought he won that fight, but a draw. That's what he's done since he joined Matchroom. Why is that not worth a contract renewal? Because he doesn't sell tickets. Because he doesn't move the needle. That's why. if he was a ticket seller, if he had lost all these fights and was a ticket seller and was a pay-per-view name, a pay-per-view draw, or a big guy in terms of TV networks being very interested, they would have kept him. Maybe he just isn't. And then that's a shame, because Michael Hunter's probably looking at it thinking, I've done my job. You've limed them up. I've beat them all, apart from Povetkin, which was a draw, who now is going to make very good money fighting Dillian White. You know? You got Kuzman, who you beat, going to make some decent money fighting Bacoli, who Hunter stopped. Literally, everyone on that pay-per-view card, on the, you know, some 3 guys on that pay-per-view card, he's fought and really and truly beat, right? He's been calling for the Dillian White fight, can't get it. He's begging for that fight, can't get it. And all of a sudden, he's deemed not worthy of a contract renewal. I think it's a disgraceful decision. Disgraceful. He's a top 10 heavyweight. People have him as a top 10. I have him as a top 10 heavyweight. It's just awful, man. And that's boxing, right? That's boxing. He's in the who needs him club. Like, how can you come off a great fight against Povetkin? Like, he put his heart and soul into that fight. Great fight, action-packed, right? Best fight of the night. But think about that. It was the best fight of the night on that card. He's coming off that. He can't even get a new contract. Don't want him anymore. Just, yeah, it's just shocking. Shocking. I just realised I forgot to turn my phone on airplane mode. Pray to God I don't get a call during this. 2 seconds, let me turn it on just in case. All right, we're on airplane mode now. We're not going to be disturbed. Let's see what else we can talk about. Before we move on though, what do you guys think of this Michael Hunter situation? Look, I know some people are going to say, and these people are correct by the way, that it's a business. And if he's not a big ticket seller, if he's not a big draw on TV, then Matchroom have to look at it from that side of things. And look, he's probably asking, and this is things that we don't know, but he might be asking for big money. He might, right? His contract might be an expensive one. And they're like, you just don't bring enough in for us to warrant paying you. And that makes sense. So I'm going to like almost play devil's advocate and say, if that's the case, then I understand it. But it just really is disappointing. It really is. And it must be difficult for these boxers that, I don't know, you get fights lined up, you tick all the boxes, you go in there, you entertain. He's not a boring fighter. He really puts it on the line. You win your fights, you beat who you're supposed to beat, you kind of crack in or break into that top 10. And then you would think that this is now the point where Matchroom can get you that next step fight, right? That big fight. And I've been screaming for fights like Joseph Parker. Remember, Matchroom, I got all these heavyweights. Joseph Parker, Dillian White was a big one for me. Maybe even Chisora. These are exciting fights because Michael Hunter will bring it. And he will travel. Michael Hunter's been traveling. He will travel as well. So from that perspective, if you're Michael Hunter, you must wake up feeling very peed off. Very peed off. Like, how can you drop me on the basis of, I've been winning? But you're dropping me because, let's be honest, because he's not a ticket seller, because he's not a pay-per-view guy. I say that Michael Hunter in a pay-per-view will do good numbers. That's my counter to it. Like Michael Hunter versus a Derek Chisora over here, forget America, over here will do a decent pay-per-view buy. It won't be astronomical, but I think it will do over 300,000. It's a decent number, decent number. Dillian White, same. In fact, Dillian White higher, 400,000. That's what I believe. I've said this already, that I think Michael Hunter is 2 fights away, the right fights, from a world title fight or being in that world title mix or in that conversation. Right now, there's only, 4 guys in that conversation: Wilder, Fury, AJ, Dillian White, right? I think Michael Hunter can join the likes of Usyk, who's going to be in that conversation if he beats Chisora, and Pulev, obviously, he's got IBF shot. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. Man. I'm not sure. Just disappoints me, if I'm honest with you. Okay, what's this? Manager, BIVOL not chasing Canelo fight for just a payday. He's chasing legacy. Okay, but he's chasing it for a payday. Like, he's not doing it for free, right? This is no voluntary service. He wants to get paid. But you know what, it's weird. I just don't, like when I think of all the fighters, that I would like to see Canelo fight, BIVOL just doesn't even come in my mind. He should, because he says he can make 168. He is what is he? The WB. What is he? What is he? WBA? WBA, I think, yeah, WBA 175 champion. But I don't think of BIVOL. I don't know why. We'll see, right? We'll see who Canelo is going to fight. I'm very intrigued. I think it will be. I'm now believing it will be one of two people, Anthony Durrell or John Ryder. That's what I'm thinking. It's difficult though. Both of them are coming off losses, right? John Ryder, Callum Smith was a win but a loss. The record books say, and Anthony Durrell, Benavidez. I mean, it's difficult to pick a guy coming off a loss. That's my only issue with either of those two. But if he is trying to get someone just to fight behind closed doors, those are two good options. And they're more likely to swing the Anthony Durrell way just because he's a former champion, right? He's got a name value in America, whereas no one knows who John Ryder is, unfortunately. So it's probably going to be Anthony Durrell. Chantelle Cameron, I'd fight Katie Taylor in August. KO win is there for me. A few people are saying this, by the way. A few people are saying that, you know, style-wise, Chantelle Cameron can bring it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Look, I don't even want to speak about Chantelle Cameron yet because I really am sort of still waiting to see what's going to happen with Serrano and Pursoon. Those are the only two that I even want to hear. Again, this is a pay-per-view card, and this is no disrespect to Chantelle Cameron, but pay-per-view card, I want to see. I want to see something worthy of that. Serrano she's an 8-weight world champion or something. You sell that. And Pursoon, you sell the fact that Pursoon really and truly beat Katie Taylor last time round. You know, I mean, Cameron can maybe get the Katie Taylor fight after, if Katie Taylor comes through that. But we'll see. If she does come through that, I'm sure they're going to try and do a 140 catch weight with Cecilia Brækhus sometime in 2021. So we'll see. I think there are other little bits and bobs here, but nothing worthy of conversation. Let's have a quick scan. Some stuff here about Amir Khan talking about Joshua, but nothing more than just a couple of lines. All right, guys, I think that's it. That is the shortest today in boxing. Peace.